Residents of a Trump voting town are predictably regretting their vote. After a beloved member of their community was arrested and detained by immigration. According to a report in the New York Times, people in the small farming town of Kennett, Missouri, with a population of around 10,000 people, are furious over the deportation of a Chinese immigrant named Ming Li Hui. Now, Times reporter Jack Healy spoke with some of the residents here who, in theory, supported Trump's immigration plan, but in practice are like, oh, hey, wait a minute. Whoa, why are you deporting the good ones? Oh, here we go. Well, I mean, I have an answer to that question because to racists, all the immigrants are bad. Yes. Li Hui, who goes by Carol, okay, she was considered a pillar of her community, okay? In fact, Healy wrote that in the 20 years since she arrived from Hong Kong, she had built a life and a family in Kennett, working 2 waitressing jobs and cleaning houses on the side. Now, Healy quoted a Kennett City Councilwoman who said, everybody knows Carol. Everybody loves Carol. Carol, yes, Carol. Not actually her real name, but okay. They call her Carol. But apparently, nobody realized that she was an undocumented immigrant. According to Hui's attorney, she came to this country hoping to gain permanent resident status in the United States after basically paying an American citizen $2,000 to enter into a sham marriage. Okay, so yes, that's how she got here. That marriage obviously did not work out since Hui has been arrested and detained by DHS and now is awaiting deportation back to Hong Kong. Once again, I'm shocked that no one saw this coming, except that I'm not shocked. I totally saw this coming. Look, this is exactly what Donald Trump did last time. And I'm very, very sick of people having such a very short memory. Now, Healy wrote that Ms. Hui had never been criminally charged for her fake marriage, which again ended in divorce back in 2009. Court papers indicated that she had no criminal record, and in the meantime, Hui had stayed on in the U.S. even as her tourist visa had expired. She is basically what this administration considers to be easy pickings to juice up their very lagging deportation numbers so they can brag. Remember, okay, they promise like 1 million people a year. That's over 3,000 people a day, okay? They're nowhere near that. Nowhere near that. In fact, let's be honest, Obama and Biden deported way more people, honestly, than Donald Trump has. And that is a fact that will always and forever haunt Donald Trump. Okay. Biden still did it better. A horrible thing. I don't agree with it, but he did it better. And just the fact that somebody did it better, and as well, Obama, obviously, a black man doing it better than Donald Trump, gets his goat every single time. I mean, it's kind of hilarious how petty he is. But once again, though, it is really super obvious to everyone except Trump voters who fell for it again. They fell for it again. Oh my God, I voted for Donald Trump, said one, a woman speaking to Healy, and so did practically everyone here. But no one voted to deport moms. We were all under the impression we were just getting rid of the gangs, the people who came here in droves. And there it is. I am so sick and tired of these people repeating the obvious lies. No, the gang members did not come here in droves. No, there is not an invasion. They're not eating the cats and the dogs. How gullible are these people? Extremely gullible. I mean, come on, they sit here and they watch Fox News and listen to the dumbest president we have ever had. Yes, even dumber than George W. Bush. and listen to him spread the most insanely stupid racist conspiracy theories, and they think nailed it. Oh, yes, he's telling it like it is. No, he is lying to you right to your face, but telling you exactly what you want to hear. What you want to hear to justify your racism. All right? That's it. The man lied over 30,000 times during his first 4 years in office, and he's lying now because no one, absolutely no one, held him accountable for those lies. That is a sad fact. Even the so-called liberal media, like the New York Times, folded like a cheap suit. All right? Just for access. And now apparently are doing racist apologia for Trump voters who voted for, get this, mass deportation. He said it. What did they think was going to happen? There wasn't going to be mass deportation? He said it was going to happen. Still, one resident told Healy, quote, "She is exactly the sort of person you'd want to come to the country. I don't know how this fits into the deportation problem with Trump." Another declared, "I can't believe they're doing this to her." You can't believe it. No, more like, okay, I can't believe I voted for this exact thing to happen, and now it's happening. Shocked Pikachu face. Look, I don't know what it is exactly, okay? I don't know. Like, maybe they're used to the politicians that constantly lie to them by making promises they never intended to keep, and of course, obviously not following through. I get it. There's been a lot of that. Sure. Or maybe somehow they didn't realize that this meant all undocumented immigrants, although I don't know how, because he said he's going to do it to all the immigrants. All of them. He said all of them. I'm going to do this thing. Okay? I'm going to do this thing. And then news reports are like, oh, Trump's going to do this thing. Okay, that he was talking about. Insiders say Trump's going to do the thing. And then Trump does the thing. And then everybody's like, oh my God, I can't believe he did the thing. Ah! Insanity. Make it stop. Please make it stop. Look, I don't know what's going on. I cannot put myself into these people's heads. And I'm trying here. I'm trying. It's not working. Okay? I'm at the point, and I'm sure you all are too, where you realize that they didn't learn the last time. They ain't gonna learn this time. They ain't ever gonna learn. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.